All right, guys. Welcome to Squad Talk. This is our YouTube channel. This is our first video. Unfortunately, it's not the whole squad right now. We're missing Mizzou, but that's Vince. That's Regatz. That's Nick, Scrub, and I'm Deej. We got Paul behind the camera as our technician, that guy. So pretty much we're a sports and entertainment channel, and we're gonna be talking about any recent news. Serie A, all soccer, NHL, anything that's going on, basketball, baseball, anything, all recent news in sports.
Milan.
Okay.
That too.
So today we're gonna do a little bit of Leafs talk because of the recent signings, and everyone here's a Leaf fan. There's no other fan. So let's get right into it. And we'll start off with our first topic here. We'll talk the Marner contract. We'll do a Marner contract, Kerfoot, Barry, Cody Ceci signings, and we'll do a little bit of captaincy talk for next season, who we think the captain's going to be, and our season prediction, where we're going to finish. So let's start this off with the Marner situation. What do you guys?
Good old Mitch, man. He's actually at the Village right now. My dad's there. Just you know what the Sports Village is. You're probably a lead person on this. Anyway, he's at the All Star.
That's a major cutout in this.
Yep. Well, anyways, yeah. I think he's asking for around 12.5. I think more. Is that?
That's a no-go for me.
You're not paying that, right?
That's Connor McDavid and Matthews money. Matthews makes $1 million less, and I just don't think he's on Matthews' level.
Definitely.
I'd easily take 4 first-round picks. So someone offers him $12 million a year, take him. We'll take your 4.
I think the Islanders are gonna offer Sheep for $13 million.
Yeah, so we'll take your 4 first-round picks.
Yeah,
and
I think that's what was gonna happen.
We'll draft some good.
you know who's the draft team next year, right? Some big boys on that team, man. Draft. I mean.
Yeah, it's true.
Taking it to 0-2s.
It's true.
Yeah, you're right.
You get first rounders. It's always good. Like nothing wrong.
My personal opinion about all this is I think that that he is asking for too much, but they'll figure out a way where he's obviously still going to be a Leaf next season. But
he wants to be a Leaf.
He does. That's
he
even said,
I
want to
stay
be
home here. It's just from here.
He said, I want to be a Leaf for life. So I think they're going to figure it out, whatever they do.
Yeah, but you can also say that he doesn't, because if you want to win a cup with the Leafs, take a pay cut, like many players have. Pasternak makes $7 million a year, and he's arguably better than Martin.
It's a good point.
They're very comparable players.
Like he's racked up more goals, assists. So he took a pay cut so he can bring in better players. Marner wants $13 million a year so he can have a shit defense. So Pasternak's taking a pay cut to try and win a cup, and Marner's not. So if Marner wants to win a cup with the Leafs, you take a pay cut so you can bring in some more guys, and he's not doing that.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good point.
Also, I just like to say, when does he stop being the nice guy? I mean, Matthews was just thrown straight on the team as an 18-year-old. Marner was sent back to junior with the London Knights.
Good point.
He was also stuck in the fourth line. Matthews was never in that situation. So for me, just like.
But he stepped up big in playoffs, Marner.
And debatable that he did more.
Speaking of Matthews, I personally think that Matthews is going to be the captain of the Leafs next season. What do you guys think, Tavares?
Yeah, I think it's got to be Tavares.
No, because I think
it should be Tavares.
Wait, how many years did Matthews sign?
He's got a 5-year deal.
5-year deal. I think it is somewhere down the line, like something that we don't know. It was in his contract that he would be the Leafs captain. I honestly, because I just think the Leafs want to make him the face. Like, look at all these young players.
He is the face, I guess.
Eichel got captain.
Connor
McDavid. They all got captain right away. So I think they'll give Matthews the captain, even though Tavares.
They might. I just think Tavares. I think Tavares should get the captaincy.
Tavares should, honestly, but I think he'll
retire
here. I think Matthews should.
No, I think it will be Matthews, but
it probably will be. I just disagree with the decision.
I think Tavares, because Matthews didn't have a choice to play for the Leafs. Tavares took pay cuts to play for the Leafs
here, right?
Yeah, well, I think that's another reason why Babcock chose to not go with the captain, because probably wanted to wait for Matthews to get more, I guess, mature.
Yeah.
more captain like.
Yeah.
Well, I just think
All the-
Tavares has
All the young teams with those young captains, what are they? They're last in the league.
That's what I mean. That's why I think you should have someone like Tavares step up, be your captain. He's got experience, obviously more experience than Matthews. And then when it's obviously Tavares will retire before
You can't even
Matthews,
say
so
Tavares. You can't even say Tavares has more experience.
He's had a couple of playoff runs.
He's-
no. Well, I mean, it's just in general as a player. He's been through
Well, he
a
had
lot
that-
more,
he had that
gameplay, a lot more situations
Run-
than
yeah, scoring all the time.
them.
stepped up huge there.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Matthews has the C, Tavares has an A, and then
I think
Riley
Riley
yeah.
probably with an A. Yeah.
With
I
an
just
A.
like to say Riley, one of the most underrated players
defenseman.
Yeah.
in the NHL. In my
Speaking
opinion.
of defenseman,
He is.
we got the new signings,
CC.
CC and Kerfoot
Kerfoot,
and
as well as Tyson Barrie.
Tyson Barrie. Which
I like it, man. I like.
And Spezza also
Spezza.
Yeah,
signed
yeah,
right.
yeah.
on free agency.
Spezza was just a guy, last year probably gonna retire. Just gave him minimum $700K just to fill in a roster spot. He won't play out here. We're probably gonna bring up some guys from the minors, from the Marlies,
Yes, sir.
like
No.
like Regatas. I think so. I don't think we're gonna.
I think he'll play.
I think he'll
he'll
play
be a
too.
third.
I
I
fourth
think he'll
line
play. He's a
center.
Yeah,
good.
he
He's a
will.
good replacement for Ennis in the second line
Look
power
at
play.
this.
Look at will play.
Look-
Spezza
I
will be.
just don't think he'll play every game.
He'll be a second line power play.
Look at
guy.
Matt.
Yeah, I think he's replacing Ennis.
Look at Matt
He's the type of guy who
Kohler.
replaces
Right,
Ennis.
he'll replace
Well, Kadri. Well,
Well, yeah,
'cause he was our
Kadri's
third
gone.
line center, right?
Yeah.
Right, but I mean, he's in the second.
but now we got Kerfoot.
Yeah,
Kerfoot's a winger. No, he's a right winger.
He's a
center.
I think we're gonna play
Sure.
Nylander. I think we're gonna play Nylander center.
It might be that case.
I think we should play Nylander center.
He's not. He doesn't track back as a winger
He's a
either.
natural center. He's a natural. Nylander's a natural center, right?
Yeah.
Center. He plays center.
But he,
yeah,
he wants to
that's
be
true.
with Matthews though, so I mean,
No, I think we're gonna play him center.
they like it. So
CC, like he's always been known around the league. Like he's a decent. Like he's probably better than Zaitsev, but I wouldn't say he's like.
No, he is better than that. He scored a sick goal against the Leafs. Remember
yeah,
that? That was
Yeah,
a
no, I
great
don't
goal.
know that. Anyways, yeah, he's better than Zaitsev,
yeah.
but like it's just a one and done.
good for the
deal
power
him.
kill. Nothing more than
I
just
think-
a two-way defenseman.
Okay, so we got
The projected lineups here.
We'll talk about that later. We got the projected lineup for the 2019-2020 season up here. So
Well, speaking of these trades, our defense I think is looking actually really good.
not bad at all. Well, compared to
compared to 3-4 years ago.
Last year even.
last
But yeah,
year.
last year was
still
yeah.
terrible.
Right.
Riley, Barrie, Muzzin, CC. That's a
Well, also we did get a lot more right hand. Well, I remember Babcock
Yeah, we needed a right-handed.
requested Dubas for a right-handed defenseman,
And we got two.
we got two.
yeah, we just got two. So
I think those trades are actually unreal.
I think now Babcock
Actually,
has a lot more to work with
Yeah.
in terms of where to put players, how to use players.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good talent in the Marlies pool. No, actually, like
No, he's
Vin
right.
Green, this guy, he's actually a very good defenseman, actually.
Sandin to
As
be
well as,
drafted
Rasmus Sandin.
I didn't. Yeah.
And for the forwards,
Your boy.
I was actually my boy Jeremy Bracco. He was second in the AHL in points, so I mean that
Says
says a
something.
lot. Yeah, that says a lot about you. But yeah, I was able to see a lot of Marlies games this year, and this guy's a really good. This guy's a really good player. Great playmaker.
The forwards, it's I don't even know, honestly.
Ready.
I think last year we were a better on paper team.
Like look at the four left wingers.
I think on paper we looked better last year.
Yeah,
Now we don't look. We don't
Okay,
look as
this
good.
is this
I
is
don't know.
projected, right? It's projected, so let's. We
I
can't
don't
take.
know, man.
Look
To
at
be
the-
honest,
look at the
when you look at our defense just got a lot stronger.
Right.
When you look at the forwards,
And scoring.
honestly, we lost Kadri and who else?
Kadri was a playoff liability.
Well, you still got Hyman. He's gonna be out for the
Workhorse.
first half of the
Workhorse.
season.
Sure,
Hyman's
yeah,
out
just
for the
works.
first half.
Guys, we
Works.
got to
Did
remember.
work.
We got to remember that scoring was not the issue.
Yeah,
Right?
it was always defense.
Yeah.
Defense. So now that got stronger, guys. Matthews.
Also,
Matthews is scoring 40
on
goals.
defense.
Matthews gonna score 40 goals this season without an
your
injury.
bottom six doesn't have to be 30, 40
Also
plus
with
goals
defense,
scored.
Yeah.
our backup goalie was not the greatest. We're going back and forth between Sparks and
Now it's Hutchison.
and Hutchison.
He
But that's what I'm
played,
saying.
when he
That's what I'm
came in.
saying. So last year it was back and forth between Sparks and Hutchison. Now they have Hutchison, which in my opinion is better than Sparks. So
Sparks
now that you have him
Sparks
there,
was-
But
Yeah.
Spezza will add even more experience to the
Exactly.
bottom six. So
Exactly.
really, we can't complain
like-
too much.
I think Spencer's gonna play.
I just think
against.
the left wingers is just Janssen.
Yeah, they don't look. They don't look.
That's what I'm
great.
saying. They don't. I think
Obviously.
last year they had a better
Smaller
team
guy.
on paper.
But Vince, Janssen's good. Like, not like he's shit. Janssen's good. Like,
I was thinking maybe we put.
but look at the right wings, Vince. Come on, you don't need 3 top guys in the line, right?
Come on, man.
And that's not even with adding Brock.
Kapanen on the third
That's-
line.
I think every Leaf fan doesn't really know too
Again,
much about.
this is projected. Right? We still have the.
Yeah.
No, you can. We're arguably. Like,
Yeah, arguably
top-
Marta's not even in that lineup.
But yeah, top power play
So,
line.
I mean,
Like
Right now, Martin's on.
Yeah, Martin.
yeah, right now
exactly.
Marta's not even in that lineup.
Forwards
so.
are not an issue. I wanted to add this and ask you guys what you think is your favorite Leafs moment since we've been watching in regular season playoffs. Mine is definitely Bozak overtime goal in Game 3 against the Caps. We were outside in the square and it was a great experience.
Yeah.
So
I
Scott,
was there as well.
Also comment below. You know, in your opinion, what do you think?
Has been the best
Yeah.
Leaf moment you've been able to see.
I'd say mine would be. It's kind of like an underrated one. When we played the
Unpopular
Pens, we played
Wow.
to get into the
save.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
save.
Anderson
Like
went
that
down and
Yeah.
Curtis
Whoa,
McElhinney.
McElhinney.
McElhinney got subbed in the third period and he made that save against, I don't know if it was Crosby or Malkin.
I think it was Malcolm.
No, it's Crosby. It's Crosby.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
That goal
Yeah,
to
you're right.
the Connor Brown tip.
Yeah, yeah.
He made the
So,
save,
yeah.
and because then we lost the game after, right? So if we-
Columbus.
to
That's
Columbus.
right.
So if you lost, if you didn't make that save, we're not in the playoffs.
Right.
We what 1 point ahead, 2 points. So I think that save just kind of set us that put us right into the playoffs. So.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna go for a different approach actually. Yeah, we got into the playoffs and everything. Got knocked out in the first round every year. So I'm actually gonna go a little different here. I'm gonna say best Leaf moment so far that I've witnessed is probably Matthews getting drafted.
Yeah.
First
Yeah,
overall.
yeah. I was gonna say his
That
4
was-
goals
that was
against
one of the most
Ottawa.
happy-
4-goal game.
4-goal game against
what
Ottawa.
else do you want in a debut?
Exactly.
So-
Like, I mean, you can't say much about the years we made the playoffs because we've been kicked out first round every single time we made it to the playoffs. So, just watching Matthews score those 4 goals against Ottawa, he had something to prove and he totally proved it.
I got a little more of a historical one. Growing up, I'm sure every Leaf fan, biggest idol was Matt Sundin. So the night when he came back to the ACC as a Vancouver Canuck and played the Leafs, it was just cool to see someone who just put so much time and effort in the Leafs organization, get that recognition. Pretty sure he scored a shootout goal as well in that game. So yeah, it was pretty cool to see that as a kid growing up. So even though we've had pretty bad history as of lately, but that one was
Especially
for
at
me,
that time.
That's a
Yeah,
solid-
for that, that's mine.
That's a good moment. I also want to ask you guys about Kadri and the playoff situation, and we'll talk about the trade. Do you guys think that the reason Kadri got traded was because he was a liability for us in the playoffs?
100%.
Yeah,
Didn't play last year, didn't play this year. Missed 2 series in 2 years.
I'll agree with you guys and
Gone
say
knocked
Both knocked out.
that is the reason because again, they always bring up this point that he didn't travel with the team to Boston to go watch those away games, right? So that was
yeah.
I feel like he knew he was done. I feel like he knew once he got suspended, like, okay, I'm done here.
You can't be doing that in the playoffs.
But
Like, you could
he
argue.
came up through the Marlies and he's been on.
Teams don't care about that anymore, honestly. They don't care. Oh, it's youth. Like he came up from the Marlies. Like they don't.
It's a little different.
Whatever.
Talent.
I understand.
Whatever's
Whatever.
I understand that teams
Exactly.
don't care, but how can you say he just thought he already knew he
Did
was
he play
gone
last year?
Yeah, I don't think you can say he just knew.
Wait, missed 3 games last year
in the
in
playoffs?
the playoffs
Yeah.
against Bruins.
It was the over.
It's a big part, but I think.
Well, think about this.
I think ultimately it's just like if Colorado had interest in him, it was just a big part in getting a right-handed defenseman for me. Like it could have been anyone like
agree with
Nylander.
Yeah.
Maybe not a Nylander, but like
priority
maybe
was defense straight
Yeah.
off the bat. So
You know what I mean?
If
Like-
Kadri was the next one up, then he's the next one up. So
Yeah.
I disagree. I think even if Colorado didn't even offer this, we're still
We're still gonna get rid of him?
somewhere else. Another team.
Well, if you think about it,
the cap
You could-
space
you-
helps. So
you could even say with him, it's a different series, obviously.
Yeah.
And without him, clearly it's a different series. So we don't know where we'd be right now if we won that series with him, and we can't say. Well, we know where we were when he got suspended. So
Yeah.
But with this trade, it's just
Doesn't help cap space.
at all. Like Barry.
Now that Barry's asking
So
for...
we signed.
yeah, how much is he asking for?
I heard he's asking for like 8.
He wants
He's
8
in
and
no
a half.
he's in
Exactly.
no position to ask for 8.
He wants 8.5. So
He's in
I
no
don't think-
position for.
So
I
that
don't
cap
think
space is now gone.
So we can't. No, we can't. We can't sign for 8.5. We give what 5, 6 is the most we can sign this guy for. So you still have to sign Morgan Riley. He's done.
Right, and obviously
Yeah.
Riley deserves more.
more.
but-
Exactly.
Ryan-
That's what I'm saying. You're in no
Ryan
position to
wants
be asking
9.
for
Ryan
8 million.
asked for 9.
Barry's a new face
So the
coming
thing-
in.
Exactly.
Barry-
How can you just go?
Like maybe they're going for it this year, but like Barry's. We're. I don't think. I think it's just a one. I think. It's, I think it's. I think it's.
I
Like,
think every year they're trying to go.
I
for
think
it.
it's like
Now
a
on,
Kawhi.
Yeah, like
Well, they're going for the second round.
I think it's
Start
like a
off that.
Kawhi
the
thing.
rebuild's
Start off
already.
that.
Hey,
So-
right.
No, you're right.
We are in no shape to talk about Stanley Cup contending because we've never gone by the first
Contending, yes.
Yeah.
To
round.
be,
We as
we
defense
got-
cannot
but-
say that.
yeah,
we
cannot
can
say
now.
that.
We
I
can
may
now,
have to
guys. We got the
disagree.
team now.
Because
We said
look
that
what
last year.
look what happens.
Exact same
But
thing.
last
We
year
go
we
to
could've
game.
did it.
We go to
did-
game
we-
7 against Boston. If we win that, we're through. We play Columbus, right?
I don't care what anybody says.
We're
We are beating the
They're-
Blue Jackets.
they're a
You
good
can't
team.
say
Yes,
that
we-
though.
Yes, you
Exactly.
can.
Nick,
How can
Nick,
you
I
say
think
that?
you're-
Yes, you can.
We're
You're
heavily
beating.
favored, and then we play Carolina in the
Well,
conference.
Yeah,
Well,
a
they
lot
just swept
of
the best
teams
team
were
in the
heavily
NHL.
favored in the playoffs this year, and look what happened.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Well,
We
Nick,
would have did exactly what the Bruins did.
Exactly.
I don't. We would have did exactly what the Bruins did. And if we meet the Bruins again for whatever, if we meet the Bruins again next year, there's no doubt in my mind that we can't beat the Bruins.
Third
Okay,
time's
let's
a charm.
see.
So
That's fourth time. Bro.
Yeah.
Bruins like go
No,
somewhere
no.
fourth.
Well, it'd be 3 in a row. Yeah.
3 in a row, fourth.
Four.
And like
well,
six.
to,
Yeah, no, it's not 3 in a row. Yeah.
Caps.
Okay, yeah, I understand. But
I don't know. Like Barry, I think it's just a one and done. Like Kawhi just comes, use him for 1 year, then he's gone.
through the
Can't
ball.
bring him the ball.
hot.
Loves Kawhi.
What do you guys? What about Mike Babcock? I know some things were blamed on him.
yeah.
I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either.
It's not a good enough team. This team cannot contend. This team is a first round, maybe second round team.
How
Leafs?
long did he
Yeah.
sign? How long
No,
did Babcock
man.
sign?
The Leafs are not a first or second round team.
Yes, they are.
They're not. We have to play the Bruins.
Yeah.
And we take them to 7 every.
Vince.
We've taken them to 7 every year.
One thing I will say.
We have-
And
to
we even
be
took
like-
him in 2013. We still took him to
Fine,
7.
2013 was a.
Fine, we're-
But what I'm saying is
we
we
fluked it. It was a
Yeah.
I know what I'm
knockout
saying.
season.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is we still took him to 7.
Right, just because.
Fine, we're fine. A second round team.
We still gotta
Because
recognize
if you don't have-
that.
You have
No,
one good
we're better than
defender.
that, man.
How you have what?
Vince.
Third place team in the
Vince,
Eastern Conference.
What's
like,
then explain me
last
what's
year,
Tampa
right?
Bay? What's Tampa Bay?
Tampa Bay is a Stanley Cup team,
Right.
Yeah.
but they're regular.
And they got
season
knocked
team.
out first
They're a
round.
regular season team.
I don't know.
Like
The Milwaukee Bucks are a regular season team.
The Milwaukee
One thing-
Bucks. The
one thing
Milwaukee
I will
Bucks.
say-
Bucks went as far as they could have went.
Yeah.
No, they could have. They
Beat the Raptors?
They had a better. They had the best record. In
Right,
in
but
the-
we're
in the
but
whole
we're a
tournament.
better team than them.
But they had a better record. So
But that's where it comes
they-
down to
and they
what do
beat
you
us-
think?
And they beat us.
like-
And they beat us in the series in the season. So they were technically a better team than
well,
us.
instead of talking about basketball in the NBA.
Here, let me go back to Babcock.
Who was first in the West
for
last year?
for hockey.
Yeah.
Flames.
Flames, no?
The Flames.
Yeah.
And they were gone.
And they got
were
knocked out
gone.
first round?
Colorado.
Right.
Exactly.
So was it Nashville too?
I love that. That was my
Nashville-
favorite. I was in
No,
the least that was my
Colorado-
favorite series.
Colorado-
Winnipeg.
No.
Was it There was four first place teams that all went out in the first
yeah,
round.
yeah.
St. Louis beat-
St. Louis, Winnipeg.
Dallas.
No,
was gone.
sorry.
Dallas was gone.
You mean
No, Dallas-
You mean
well,
Winnipeg?
Sorry, Winnipeg, Calgary,
Tampa.
and Vegas.
Yeah.
Vegas.
Washington. You mean?
Oh yes, Washington,
Yeah.
Carolina.
Right.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game 7, right?
Game 7.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Was that game 7
Yeah.
over? Wait, was that game 7 overtime?
Yes.
That flew
Yeah.
the ball off his leg.
Yeah.
It was game 7
That was
overtime.
a
The Canes, bunch of jerks.
bunch of jerks.
Bunch of jerks.
Anyways, go back on Babcock for a second. I just want to say that
Team's not good
you
enough.
can't compare the team he had with the Wings than what he had with the Leafs. He had the likes of Datsuk, Chris Osgood, like
Zetterberg.
Zetterberg.
It's a different
Lindstrom,
caliber
Lindstrom,
team.
Yeah.
It's a different caliber team. Like the talent's here. I don't care what anyone says. Matthews is one of the best elite goal scorers I've seen in that
Player. in general.
Players in
in
general.
Right.
Even his what am I saying? His two-way game's unbelievable
Yeah,
for
exactly.
a guy.
We got playmakers.
Tavares, Marner.
Exactly. That's what I need.
If Nylander gets hot again, never know.
Well, yeah. For me, I don't think.
Near the end of the season in the playoffs, he started to show what he brought the first season.
Right, when you
with the
miss
Leafs.
training camp,
Exactly.
you're not gonna.
You're not motivated to
This
play.
has to be a bounce back season. This has to be.
I think
You,
you
I
will.
don't think you're,
And I think
you're
you
not
will.
motivated to play either. You just hop back in with the team
Yeah.
mid-season. You're not motivated to play.
How's he not motivated?
You're
How's he not motivated? He got slapped 6.
Yeah, no, he's
He
motivated.
deserves.
6.9, bud.
Yeah, almost 7.
7.
He's coming into the season missing the first part.
That's what I
It
mean.
does a
Like, how
lot.
can you? You're not motivated.
Kyle
I don't
said.
think
Kyle said.
personally
no,
as a
I'm
player.
not.
I think you guys are right. Nylander, I heard people are saying he's probably gonna have a bounce back year.
think so.
Probably
Yeah.
last year he didn't really. He kind of disappointed a little, but I think
Yeah. Well, you
if
saw.
you're making all that money, you got to be something.
Well,
special.
you saw a little bit of it near the end of the season in playoffs. He was.
Yeah, you started.
He looked himself like he did the first season with the Leafs.
Yeah.
It's just everyone was giving him shit the first. It's like
Yeah.
when he scored, everyone just. It's like a blue moon when he
Yeah.
scored.
But just to wrap up on Babcock, for me, you can't really blame him. Like we had Morgan Riley. I know we acquired Muzzin, but
How many consecutive years did he have with Detroit?
right. And
Like,
Yes, he's a proven
that's
coach.
That's a stupid.
Right.
How long?
he's
do
one
we
of the
have
best
him for?
in the NHL. I
How
don't
much?
care.
How much longer do
Babcock?
we have him for? How long did he sign?
Someone want to look that up. Babcock.
Someone find that out.
I don't know.
Anyway, I got a topic. Anderson and not a contender for Vezina.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
For
And
me,
not,
that's bullshit.
Not even a nominee.
Yeah, not even a contender. It wasn't even a
Yeah.
contender. It wasn't
Yeah.
even thought of.
Signed an 8-year contract.
Is that
How
enough?
long ago was that?
3 years
3 years ago.
Yeah.
4,
Three-
sorry.
Four, yeah.
15,
Four.
15, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so yeah.
Yeah, we're going back to
50 mil, eh?
going back to
We're paying the guy.
Yeah, going back to
50
wait,
mil in
going back
8
to
years.
Anderson.
Anderson. Not even to be guys. He faces the most shots. I think we
Plus, you
yeah,
can't
exactly.
compare. You can't
That's
compare
that.
Vasilevsky and his D in front of him to the Leafs.
That's what I mean. He faces the most shots.
Exactly.
And it's been 2 seasons in a row.
Should've been
Who won the
I
best?
know.
Who won the best? Vasilevsky?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the one.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's a big.
That's like.
But
Yeah, but look who's in front of
He's a
him.
good goalie, but like
He's a
When you have
better-
D,
yeah,
he's still-
he's got
still a
Jones.
better
He's
goalie.
got.
I think he deserved.
No,
it.
but we're not arguing if he's a better. He wasn't
No.
a contender.
Right, Vasilevsky
Wasn't even a nominee.
Vasilevsky deserves it, but Anderson deserves a
Exactly,
at least a
nomination.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Exactly.
Come on.
Who are the
Was
other
he?
ones?
Was he?
The other
Was
ones
he
are
even an All Star?
I think was Mike Smith there?
No, I don't
No?
think so. No,
Was
no.
he even an All Star?
Who? Anderson?
Yeah.
No.
Was he there? That's bullshit too.
An
I
all-star?
It's
Well, I
kind of
think
it's
so.
based on teams, Nick. Like they
Yeah,
try getting.
buddy.
They try getting.
I know,
two.
I know.
Marner,
but I mean,
Marner
it's-
wasn't even an all-star.
I know.
Yeah, exactly. At least have like 4
Exactly.
guys eligible to play the All Stars.
Yeah, you have 4. You have Anderson, Marner, Matthews,
wait.
Tavares. That should all
And-
be
and
there.
hold on,
Riley.
hold on,
Realistic.
hold on.
And
Yeah, Riley was the exact.
Hold
same.
on. Riley was there, right?
Yeah.
So that's why you could.
All right.
The 3 Vezinas were Ben Bishop, Robin Leonard, and Vasilevsky.
He's,
All right.
he-
Ben Bishop, eh?
Ben Bishop.
Robin
he-
Leonard deserves.
Wait,
definitely
wait,
deserves to
wait.
be
What the
there.
hell did Leonard win then? Yo,
He won something?
remember when he had that speech about how I came from that mental?
Oh
he had-
right, yeah.
Was that just a speech or did he have?
No, no, no.
wasn't
He
even
won
in-
something.
Nah, but Benny.
he came in half. He came in like halfway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
was
was-
minimum amount of game. I think you gotta play a minimum amount.
To play minimum games like Binnington.
He came at the end when they were shit. They won like 18 games.
I
or
know.
something.
Shout out to Bennington, by the way.
Jordan's a beast, man.
Yeah,
Our buddy from Richmond Hill.
Our man.
Local
Since
boy.
we've got into like hockey talk, I say we talk about who we think is the best NHL player in the league because obviously we've had different opinions about that.
Okay.
Guys,
I think it's McDavid.
right.
I think the best player in the league is McDavid.
Connor McDavid. Next question, please.
Buddy,
Not even-
Really, eh? Not even a question.
debate.
I don't think it.
Come on.
It's arguable, but I think there's a fine line between.
Don't even-
I think it's McDavid, but there is people out there that will still say it's
I
Crosby.
don't even know if Crosby's
Guys.
second anymore.
Really?
Guys,
No,
guys,
you can't disrespect it
guys.
like that, man.
Vince.
the things he's done, like you just.
The things
Come
he's
on.
done. They got swept first round, bud, with a team like that.
Don't forget how many.
Okay, look at Tampa.
Okay, the team
You
is
can
not,
say the
the
same
team
thing
is not
about
what it
Tampa,
was.
though.
The team is not what it was.
Don't forget like,
McDavid?
what
You can't-
he's done, man.
I
One
understand.
you can't. One player in
one
hockey
is a
cannot
gold
carry
medal.
a team.
What
Either.
he's already
basketball.
done.
It's not. Hey,
not
I'm not
yeah, but
saying
you're
right now. I'm not saying right now.
Okay, but you just commented. You just said, "Look, you got swept. They got swept this season."
Okay,
well,
what's
Crosby can't carry the whole team. He's
Well,
only
he's
he's only
got-
on for
he's got a
like
heck of a
7
good-
minutes a game.
Got a heck of a good.
What's Connor?
7
minutes
more
a game.
More.
No,
I'm
no,
saying
Nick,
average.
Nick,
Yeah,
come on.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
15 minutes a game.
20, 22,
20, like 3, yeah, exactly.
Defenseman's higher.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you have less rotation.
I don't know. What it's what he's already done. Yeah, he's probably top 5 best Canadian players of all time. But right now in this league, when you put it like that,
Okay, first of all, he's he's probably like second.
I'd
say, yeah.
Who are you putting ahead of him? If it's McDavid, who's next for you then?
Nah, scrub second.
All time.
Canadian
Who's second
players?
for you then?
All time. All time.
So
Canadian players.
Gretzky
Gretzky's
number one.
one.
Lemieux number 2.
Yep. Okay.
Bobby Orr.
Okay.
Guys, the list
'Kay.
goes down. Like,
Then you can go
and-
Crosby. Maybe like Gordie Howe. I feel like I'm missing guys.
Question.
Yeah, because
You are.
we are missing guys.
For sure.
But he's top 5.
Yeah,
and
no, he's not top 5.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's top five.
Crosby's top 5.
It's
Yeah,
what he's-
maybe the fifth. Maybe the fifth.
It's what he's already done. It's just right now to this day, I just don't think he's.
Okay, so then you said he's not even second. Who are you putting second?
Okay,
then?
so you think?
There's just.
So you
there's
think?
amount of
Okay, but who?
I think you have to
So
go Gretzky,
Honestly,
Lemieux.
them
No,
honestly,
we're saying
no.
now.
Oh, right now in the league.
Who's had better seasons the past 3 years? Ovi, all 3 years.
Okay.
No, but that's the difference.
Listen,
He's a better
Ovechkin is a
goal
goal
scorer.
scorer.
He's a
Exactly.
better goal scorer. Crosby's a better player.
They're the two-way
Just
game.
like Tavares is a better player than Matthews.
Okay, let's listen
Matthews
like
is a
this.
straight goal
Listen
scorer.
like this.
Well,
I'm taking this right
actually,
out
that's a
of.
bad
I'm taking
comparison
this
because
right out of my
Tavares
dad's
had
mouth.
40
Okay,
goals
I'm taking this
season.
right out of my dad's mouth. Who would you rather have on your team if you're a general manager? And you have to pick. Obviously, we
Between
we
who?
said McDavid.
We're looking
Now,
at age. We're
after
looking at
this,
age.
We're
cap
looking
space, whatever.
best player in the NHL right now.
I'm building my team around McDavid.
Right. We already said McDavid. We're talking about the second now. Are we taking Crosby or are we taking someone else?
Next to McDavid, Ovechkin, without a doubt.
You're taking Ovechkin over Crosby.
No,
Really?
No, man.
Come on, you need. Ovi scores goals like it's with his
He's
eyes
a
closed.
but he's a goal scorer.
Vince, you understand?
There's a lot of other
Ronaldo
goal
only
scorers.
scores goals.
Vince, you understand Crosby can score goals.
No.
First
He
of all-
only scores
Okay, let me ask you this.
goals.
Let me ask you this.
Ovi
First
is
of all-
Ronaldo of hockey.
All right, let's stop
And you
talking
can't
about.
argue that.
Enough with the soccer.
Okay, let
First
me
of
ask you
all,
this.
that's for another video.
Vince, let me ask you this. Matthews had a 40-goal season, and he's a two-way player. One of the best two-way players in the league.
Okay.
Why not throw him in instead of Ovi? He has a 40-goal season, and he's a two-way player.
Ovi scores 50, and Ovi's a two-way player as well. He
Not
just
as,
can't
not
pass.
as not as good as he's not as good. He's not as good as a
He's got
player.
a big-
Yeah,
Yes.
right
Yes,
now
yes.
on my team, if I'm a general manager, I'm gonna take Matthews over Ovechkin.
Well, yeah, because
I'm taking Tavares over
Ovechkin.
Ovechkin. I'm taking
If they're
Tavares.
all 30, if they're all
Right.
30 years old, I'm taking.
No, you're not
Ovechkin.
putting Tavares over.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Yes,
I'll
I'm-
agree with that. If they're,
Yes,
if
I'm
they're all the
taking
same,
Tavares over Ovechkin.
They're all the same age.
no,
No
Tavares, no chance.
no.
Ovechkin's the
No.
second.
I got
Dude, he's in that conversation with Crosby. He's
I-
like, I'm just taking
Guys,
Crosby over
guys,
him.
I got
Guys,
Ben.
it's always been freaking.
You mean Jamie Benn?
Ovi Crosby.
Ovi
It's always
Crosby,
been
yeah.
Ovi Crosby.
Pens and
No,
caps, right?
Jamie Benn is not more better than Tavares.
Dyers. Ben's better than Tavares.
No.
No,
Yes,
no,
he's
he's
not.
not. No, he's
I
not.
just checked this.
Maybe-
How much goals did he score this season?
I don't know on top of my head, but I know
all
it's a
about it's
lot.
not all about goals, man.
Yeah, it's about play in general. I think
Right,
Tavares-
but what I mean is, goals win you games. When you have a player that's going you 40 goals a game.
Ovechkin scores 50.
I understand that, but he was right up Ovechkin's ass. He was.
who we talking about?
No, I just
Tavares.
said
He
that.
was right up Ovechkin's
Yeah, he had
ass.
goals, about 46 this season.
Yes, he was right up Ovechkin's ass.
Yeah, Tavares had a lot. Yeah,
And
What are you talking about? It was a matter of
When you
like
play
2 or
with- when
3
you play with
goals.
Mitch,
Mitch, exactly.
you're gonna score.
yeah. Yeah, Mitch did help out a lot.
Alright, so that wraps it up for our first ever video with Squad Talk. Today was about the Leafs and hockey debates. And stay tuned for more videos about soccer, a bunch of other sports that are recent news that we're going to talk about. So this is Squad Talk, first video, and thanks guys for watching.